Okay, today I would like to tie for you a egg sucking leech. The hook that I'm using is a 3906B. It is a size 6 and I have the barb crimped down. First thing I'm going to do is take the hook out. I have a pink Pom Pom Egg and I take the hook, spear it right through the center of the egg. And now I can put the hook back in the vise. And tighten up. I'm going to use 8/0 black thread. And I'm going to attach the thread at the front and put down a base right at the front. I'm going to put a good base down so I'll have plenty of material for the glue to hold the egg on. Okay, I'm just going to give it a whip finish right there. And cut the thread, and I'm going to apply super glue on the thread and slide that egg right up in the front. And that egg is going to be on there forever. Okay, now I'm going to take my thread once again and put the egg in the back of, put the thread in the back of the egg, trim off the excess. I'm going to, you can see that that egg is on there. I'm going to push that thread, get that thread up close to the egg. Kind of have to push the materials out of the way there a little bit. And I'm going to put a base down and take my thread to the back. I'm going to take some 25 thousandths lead-free wire and break myself off a couple of inches and attach it. Because of course the eggs are on the bottom and that's where the leeches are going to be eating them. And we're going to wind that right up to the front. And I'm going to trim off the excess. Just pinch it off and get rid of it. You could try to slide it up if you can, and it's not working too well for me, so I'm just going to leave it there. Break off the back side, and then I'm going to turn it a bit and just flatten the lead down with my fingernail and wrap it back and forth, help hold it in place. I'm going to use bird fur. This is really nice for tails on woolly buggers and leeches. And this bird fur has real long barbels. You can see here how long those barbels are from the stem. actually have two of the shorter ones from the bottom of the skin. And I'm going to make the tail approximately that long, which is about 1.5 the length of the hook shank. And I'm going to tie it in right at the bend of the hook. And I'm going to tie down most of the rest to cover the lead so the material doesn't sink into the lead so much. And then I'll bring that right up to the egg, fold it back, and now I'm going to cut it off. Very nice stuff, this bird fur, for these purposes especially. And bring my thread back to the bend of the hook. I'll wet it and you can see what it's going to look like. And now next I'm going to take my medium black chenille and I'm going to tie that in right at the same spot. And I'm going to take maybe about 6 inches of it to ensure I have enough. And next I'm going to use a saddle hackle. This isn't pure black, but it's pretty close. And I'm going to tie that in from the tip. Take that tip there. I'm going to cut that off. And then give it a crew cut in the front. I'm going to tie it in by the tip right there. And bring your thread up to the front. We take the chenille and we wrap it to the front. One wrap right in front of the next. And bring it up tight right against that egg. Get it to the egg, hold the chenille on the top and cross the thread over and tie it down. Put a couple wraps in front. And I use about 5 inches of the chenille. Now I'm going to take my hackle, going to give it one complete turn at the rear, then I'm going to bring it forward and tug it down, and you could get it in between the wraps of chenille. You want open loops, and when you get to the front, add just maybe 2 extra right next to the egg itself. Tie it in, a couple wraps in front of it, trim the excess. Now I'm going to take some head cement and I'm going to apply it to my thread and then whip finish. It's beaded up, but that's going to slide right down. And here we have an egg sucking leech. The hook we used was a 3906B. We crimped the barb down. It is a size 6 hook. First thing we did was we put the pom-pom, speared it right through the center, and put it on, put a thread base down, put some super glue on there, and slide the Pom Pom Egg out, just like the Pom Pom Egg pattern or the salmon egg pattern. We then added lead wire. We used the bird fur for the tail. We then attached our black chenille and our black saddle hackle. Wrap the chenille forward, palmer the hackle forward, and give maybe 2 wraps extra right at the front, right at the egg. And I hope you learned something. Please leave comments, questions, likes, dislikes. Please subscribe to my channel, and most of all, I thank you very much for watching my video.